Have you ever wondered why Warren Buffett became incredibly rich, like one of the top 5 richest people in the world? But then there are most of the people who find it tough to have some extra money even after getting their paychecks. So today we're going to tell you about 19 really easy and smart ways to save money that Warren Buffett likes. You can start using these tips today, and maybe you'll end up living and saving money just like Warren Buffett does. Let's start with the first tip. Forget about fancy brands. Think about it. Have you ever noticed Warren Buffett using things with big names on them? Well, the only things we have seen him use that have popular names are Coca-Cola can and McDonald's burger. Also, can we forget his car? We'll talk more about that later. But for most things, he doesn't go for the famous brands. For example, he gets his clothes stitched by a solo entrepreneur suit maker named Madam Lee, and he is quite satisfied with his work. So he doesn't always pick things with famous names unless they're on sale and they're super useful to him. Tip number 2. Keep some money saved for unexpected times. Sometimes life can throw surprises at you, like getting sick or having a car problem. So it's good to have money saved up to help you during these unexpected situations. There's a famous saying by Buffett, "Don't keep what's left after spending, spend what's left after keeping." Saving is like having a shield for emergencies that might pop up and make things hard. Even Warren Buffett keeps extra money for his businesses in case things don't go as planned. And you can do this too. It's not hard. You can set up a separate account, especially for this purpose. Tip number 3. Try borrowing. But wait, doesn't Warren Buffett say not to borrow money? Well, this is a different kind of borrowing. It's about borrowing things you don't need for a long time. For example, if you like reading but don't read books again and again, borrowing from the library is a smart choice. Warren Buffett even borrowed a baby bed when his third kid was born. He didn't want to buy a new one that he wouldn't need after a few years. This was a smart choice made by him, and you can make it too. You can borrow things from your friends, and a significant amount of money can be saved from waste. Tip number 4. Be patient. Okay, so you might not swing on the playground for half a year or even 2 years. Doesn't that sound kind of not fun? Well, most people might get a bit bored, and even the people who manage money as a job can get restless. They might hear their clients saying, "Come on, do something." But Buffett says, the biggest mistake for money managers is not waiting for a good chance. Now, if we compare Buffett to other money managers, he's the champ while others are less known. Do you know why? Because he's really good at waiting. Waiting is easy. It's like taking a break instead of doing something tiring. Tip number 5. Use your city's website. Your city is like a treasure chest full of interesting stuff, and you can find it easily all on their website. Now, you might wonder what this has to do with Warren Buffett and saving money, but it's actually helpful. Warren Buffett lives in a smaller place called Omaha, and even though it's not that famous, he still finds fun things to do without spending too much money. So if you take a little time to see what's happening in your city, you'll find lots of awesome events, and some of them don't cost any money at all. This is easy because usually you're only looking for an enjoyable time. So why not make it even easier and just go to events that are less costly? Time for tip number 6. Stick with your tech. So there's this video that's got really popular where people learn that Warren Buffett doesn't use Samsung or Apple phones. Instead, he uses a simple flip phone, which is quite old school. He likes things that work well, not things that look catchy. If his phone can help him talk to the people he wants to talk to, he's happy. And you can try this too. It's pretty easy. You don't need to rush and get a new iPhone. Just use your gadgets until they really need an upgrade. Time for tip number 7. Learn affordable hobbies. You have the power to do lots of fun and productive things at the same time. There's a famous book by James Clear, The Atomic Habits. Most of you might have given it a read. James said that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement, and your habits shape your identity, and your identity shapes your habits. So if you want to become a long race bud, try a healthy hobby. Tip number 9. Save your money. This is a smart move, and there's more to it than you might think. We talked about having money for surprises earlier, and there's another reason we'll talk about later. But you know what? Warren Buffett was always good at saving money, and now he's one of the richest people in the world. You can do this easily too, by setting up your money to save automatically. Now, on to tip number 10, invest in yourself. This means spending your time and money on things that help you learn and grow. Just like Buffett says, it's like making yourself even better. It's also really easy to do, especially if you really enjoy it. Some like learning, so they read books. Others take courses to get better at things. This way they can build a better personality. Time for tip number 11, use coupons. Here's a story about Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. Once, when they were traveling, Buffett used coupons to buy food, even for both of them at McDonald's. If something's on sale and you have a coupon, it's a good idea to use it. This helps you to save a lot of money sometimes. You can find coupons easily on apps like Ibotta, which makes it even simpler. Tip number 12, invest your money. Warren Buffett is really good at this, and it's why he's so rich now. The truth is, getting super rich super fast is not easy. That's what Buffett says too. The secret is to invest for a long time and let your money grow slowly. One great way to invest is called dollar cost averaging. It's easy because it can be done automatically and your money can grow a lot over time. Tip number 13, get a used car. Warren Buffett has never had a brand new car, but it's not about the price for him. It's about having a car that works well and is safe. He thinks new cars don't matter because there are lots of used cars that do the same job. It's a simple way of thinking that can help you save money. Tip number 14, use cash. Do you have money in your wallet? Well, some people might carry around $400 or $500, but that's probably a lot. Anyway, let's talk about a cool way to save. Instead of using a credit card, use your debit card or real cash. Tip number 15, keep your money safe. Warren Buffett has a simple rule. Rule number 1, don't lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. It sounds pretty easy, right? But actually, it can be a bit tough for some people. It's about being careful with how you spend your money. Make sure that whatever you buy is worth more than the money you spend on it. Think about how often you'll actually use that thing. If it's only once a week or even less, maybe it's not worth buying. Usually, it's good to choose things you'll use about 80% of the time. That way, you get the most value from what you buy. Tip number 16, wait for a sale. You don't need to buy something right away if you want it. Sales happen all the time. Actually, Warren Buffett's way of investing is like this too. He buys things when they're cheaper than usual. If something good is on sale, that's the best time to buy it. Now, tip number 17. Don't buy things you won't use in 10 years. Look around the room you're in. How many things do you think you'll still want to use in 10 years? This way of thinking helps you buy stuff that's really worth your money. Buffett does this too when he buys stocks and even in his everyday life. Tip number 18. Have a home that fits your life. Warren Buffett has lived in the same house for 55 years, and he thinks it's been a great choice. While some people want bigger and better houses, he just stayed in his house and made small improvements over time. The simple rule is this: if the home is affordable for you, like not more than 30% of your money, and it suits your lifestyle, then it's a good home for you. Tip number 19. Enjoy moments more than spending. We spend money on experiences, but we sometimes forget that. Buffett said he loves what he does and the people he spends time with. When you want to be frugal, think about spending time with friends and family in simple ways. For example, you can invite friends to your place, cook together, and play games instead of going to an expensive restaurant or a big party. In the world of finances, following the wisdom of Warren Buffett can lead to a more frugal and fulfilling life. His practical tips, like waiting for sales, using coupons, and investing wisely, emphasize the importance of patience and thoughtful spending. By focusing on value and functionality, owning things that endure, and cherishing meaningful moments over extravagant expenses, we can build a secure future while enjoying the present. If you liked the video, do subscribe to the channel for more updates. We'll catch you in the next one.